Good evening, people. Kev In Thailand here for the Sunday live stream. How are we all? Hopefully we're all well. Holly Aaron, do you know when in Pattaya Terminal 21 will be opening? Next Friday, the 19th of October is the official opening day. Holly Aaron, good evening. Simon Bridges, greetings from Arbroath. Good evening, good afternoon, young man. Good afternoon. Carol Morgan, good afternoon. How are you? What dentist do I use? PID. Oh, do you know, I'm not dyslexic, but when it comes to letters, I'm murder. DIPC in Soy-Buakhao. It's very close to LK Metro. Very good. Not the cheapest, but very, very good, which is more important. Carol, I hope to meet you in Hardaway New Year. I'll be there till the 13th of January. We'll be going every Wednesday. Every Wednesday. Be good to see you. Paul Withers, good picture and sound. Thank you very much, mate. Andrew Hall, evening from Oman. Good evening. Tyler T, have Warren and Stephen kissed and made up yet? I hope so. It was an unfortunate situation. I knew nothing about it. It was a row that they had on the Thursday evening, and it went over. So what can I do? I don't want to be put in those situations. Neither does Warren or Stephen. We're better off alone. So unfortunately, that's it. Adzi, oh, you ever going back to the UK for a visit? Never say never. I'd sooner go to Spain. My mother lives in Spain. If anywhere, I'm going to Spain. Jack J, good evening, young man. Tyler Mick on tour. I'm having a great evening. It's midnight here. We're going to have a couple of hours, and then I think that'll be long enough for everyone. Coming in great in New York, the usual. Thank you very much, sir. Argentina from a German, Nat Albrecht. Thank you very much from Argentina. Dave Lee, good evening. Willie Van Houden, hi Kev from Holland. Loved Amsterdam, absolutely did. The McLean 38 from Canada, good evening. John Bailey, good evening. Thomas King, Birmingham, Alabama, good evening. Good, thank you for joining us. Gazza Sweden, you should auction the banner you made. First one that asks me for it gets it, but they've got to get it home. So there you go. Can motorcycle insurance in Pattaya for rental? Can buy motorcycle insurance in Pattaya for a rental motorcycle? I wouldn't know. Obviously, you can buy insurance for a rental motorcycle. Would go through the cut. I doubt it. I wouldn't know, but I wouldn't have thought it would be that easy. Derek McCauley, good evening, young man. Falkirk, Scotland. How are you? Hope you're well. Portsmouth, Gary Hardy, Robert Milligan, Spike in the house. Well done, mate. Another one up in Scotland. Steve Tiag, evening Kev from North Wales. Good evening, young man. Epsom, Magic Matt, good evening. Tara Mia. Bogalasoo, Louisiana. Good evening. I hope you like the new background, the new banner. I got it yesterday. Got it up yesterday. Picked it up in the morning. But that's another story. Robert Duncan, if I'm only staying at hotels, can I get a bike license and how do I get insurance for a month? Just covered the insurance. Bike licenses now you're going to have to go through this agent's JE Concierge, pretty good, in Pattaya Thai up near Third Road. Robert Midman, love the background green screen. It's a big poster. It's not a green screen. I'm going to be working on the OBS to use the green screen, which I think will be better. But until then, it's going to be this. I don't like new things. It's new technology is scary for me, and I don't like wasting people's time. I use it, I come on, and it all messes up. I would feel very bad about it. Tyler, one message retracted. You must have beat me to it. Good evening, Gary. Tommy Jones, see you in December. Yeah, be good, mate. Thomas Redmond, hi from Ireland. Good evening, young man. Meher Kara, hello, Kevin from Turkey. Good evening, young man. Chunky monkey, oi, oi, Kev, you sexy beast. I know. What can I say? I try to be, I do my best, I fail a lot. West Sussex, Paul Cheeseman, J Katz. How much is the fine for no licence as an international driving licence? £36. Well, you get an international driving permit for £36. They're not even £6. Up to you. I don't know where you are. You're saying pounds, but an international driver's permit is about £6. Not even that. You're doing an amazing job. Wish to see more videos with a lot of information. James Adrian, there will be now. I've had people here. I've still got people here. My time the last week or two has been not my own. It's not been. Rob's been great. Other things going on as well. It's been difficult, and not to mention the rain. I said, don't mention the rain. It's been murder. I like the new apartment. It's not. It's a 3-bedroom house, and it's absolutely wonderful. It really is. Where's the best place in Pattaya to eat steak? Vince Quick. There's a lot of places. There really is. Steak and Co. Smoking Joe's. You've got the Beefeater Steakhouse in Soy Diana. I think the Robin Hood's doing steaks. Depends on how much you want to spend. You'll need to shop around. Steak is very expensive. Will you ever review the actual Hilton Hotel? I've been up on the roof on the Sky Bar. No, I have to pay to stay at hotels, and 90% of my subscribers, people coming here that want to know about Pattaya, are looking at medium hotels and below. I'm not paying 5,000 baht plus a night to stay at the Hilton. I'm sorry. Unless someone wants to help me with that one, then I'll stay there. No worries. George Colley, can you get an international driving licence from any post office in the UK? I think it's the main large post offices. I haven't been in the UK for a long while. The usual, I think Beastie was drinking too much. He very good. I think you mean Bestie, Tom, big fat. They had a skinful and they were all very unwell. So sorry, there was. I'm using a double monitor to try and get the questions up bigger for me, and I'm not sure it's working. Chunky Monkey, only main branch post offices do it, so check out on the website. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's only main branches. Tom Bonk, if you can always start the Bangkok Hilton for free. I know. I'm trying to keep away from that one. I really am. Succeeding at the moment. 20 seconds in Thailand. Good evening, Robert. Now you sound like me. Is it that bad? You mean when you had the cold? Yeah, I know. Rob and Pattaya Drona, they sorted the lighting out. It was awful. It was murder. Thank you very much for helping me with the lighting for the board. It is a matte print, but was still glaring. It was murder. Pepsi China. Bars on new plaza worth spending an evening? And if so, what bars would you suggest? Andy, they're all good. I don't go to a lot of bars. New Plaza's good. It's a cheap drinking area. You can get food in New Plaza. You can get anything you want. I think all the bars are pretty much the same price wise. So have a little bar crawl around them all. There's probably about, I don't know, 14 bars there. Maybe not much more or less. The one Rob 88, ahoy, ahoy. We got a sailor in the house. Ahoy, young man. Derek McCall, have a video of the Hilton Hurricane suite you can use if you want, and tell them I'm in Pattaya. I could start at the Central Festival and then move inside into the Hurricane one. That'd be great. Thank you very much. Has the rain stopped, Kev? Sir Stan Campbell? No, it hasn't yet. It wasn't that bad today. It's been torrential. It's been absolutely murder. Today wasn't so bad. And it's mainly in the afternoons, late afternoons, early evenings. Darryl Cross, now, no sound, mate. Sorry, anyone else let me know if there's no sound, and I'll come off. George A, do you ever feel tired of Thailand? What do you dislike the most about Thailand? Nothing. No, never feel tired of Thailand. The only thing I worry about, and I'm going to do a video on it, is infections. That's my only worry. It's the climate in Thailand is absolutely perfect for infection. What's the exchange rate today, Kev, for the pound? Oh, I never checked today. It's been creeping up just over the 43. It did drop a bit under again. It's around the 43. Miserable in London. Anytime it's miserable in London. Tommy Jones, when you check in at the airport, you put the name of hotel on form. If you travel around but keep registering the same hotel but check into, you're all right. Wow. Currywurst Poms, regards from Germany. Good evening, young man. The boss, any news on why Bestie folded? Has the trolls been at him? Trolls have been at him. He's not being given the time he wanted either. I'm not really sure. I want to ring him. I want to have a chat with him and find out what's gone on. He's a very, very, very honest guy. So whatever he says, whatever he's written in his description box about it will be fact. So That's all I can say. He is honest like that. He'll tell you the exact truth. He was being pressurised. I don't know. Not feeling it was his holiday. He's paid a lot of money for it. Neil Willison, I would fancy a motorbike touring trip of Thailand, Leg. What do you think? I don't. I only have a little PCX pull and go for around Pattaya. I wouldn't like to go on any journeys on a bike, but that's me. Holly Aram, I can hear you. Thank you very much. Derek McCauley, sound is fine. Okay, we'll keep an eye on them. Mark Pearson, like the new banner. Thank you very much, sir. The Celtic Koala, greetings from Edinburgh. Good evening, young man. Busted Flash. They have given my channel the chop, Kev. Pattaya. If that's Pattaya, I was wondering what had happened. I don't know what happened. Email me, let me know. Email's in my descriptions, Paul. I don't know why. I don't really know what happened, mate. I did notice, I thought there was another channel which was like very similar, and then I couldn't find Pattaya, so I'm taking it that may be you coming back. But if they've done something, sorry to hear that. Was there a big fat bestie? Did he come in? Warren Gerdes. Oh, thank you very much, mate. I'll be calling you tomorrow. I've given it a week. I'll give you a call tomorrow, mate. Or after. It'd be 2 a.m. Maybe not. Thanks for joining us, though, Warren. Good timing, bestie. There's the answer. Well, yeah. He did say in his descriptions, Bold, he was going to have a rest. So maybe he's not giving up. Hopefully he's not. William Ruby, hiya, Bill. If you're reviewing Terminal 21 when it opens Friday, make sure you don't bump into your old mate, Steph. He said he will be reviewing it also. And bags it. Oh, Steph's all right. He's okay. Let him, I should think there's going to be a lot of people there vlogging it, so we'll see what happens. Jason Owen, I see the authorities are sorting out the sand at Pattaya Beach, but is there any chance they will sort out the filthy water? Apparently, they bought a bucket of bleach, so we will find out. Warren Gerdy's looking at a new shop tomorrow. Good. George A, do you have a Thai lady? Yes, I do have a Thai lady, and she's wonderful. Where are we? Utah rocks. Hello from Utah, USA. I've enjoyed your videos and I hope to attend a Wednesday meetup one day in the near future. I hope you do as well. Thank you very much. We'd love to meet everyone. Thomas Drew. Thank you very, very much, Thomas. Good health. Good health to you, sir. Vincent Chelsea, International Driving Licence, UK, £5.50. Hi, Tommy. I'm seeing everyone. I'm not seeing Tom's. Where's Tommy? Englishman in Malta. Good evening, young man. Andy Holmes. Long time no see. Yes, it is. Hope to see you. Lone Traveller, 20 seconds in Thailand is off his head. Fair play to him. Always a laugh at his vlogs. Yes, he keeps people entertained. He gives some information. And he's very good. I enjoy everyone he's done. Ed Denoy, why do you fancy Thailand over Spain? That's going to be a video. That's going to be a vlog. And I will tell you all about it. Thomas Drew, no problem. Bangkok travel. Good evening, young man. Paul, hi, Kev. I have a bit of a bug phobia. How bad or creepy crawl is in Thailand? It depends where you go. there's some big spiders out there, and I am arachnophobic. But I know of them. Never seen one. Never seen a snake. 4 years living here. Never seen a snake. So if you look for them, I'm sure you will find them. Daniel Mills is a great time show for the UK. Kev, essential Sunday night viewing. Sunday night, 6 p.m. That's why I done it for midnight. Keeps me up until 2 a.m. But I've got time. I've got time. Lone Traveller, the red ants bite like hell. Yeah, the fire ants, they do. But again, I've never had a problem with them. I don't go looking for anything. UK to Asia.com, I Kev from a rain-drenched London. Yeah, well, it's not been much different here, but it's still been hot. And I like the rain here is actually nice. It's warm. Brian Roberts on my way to Phuket in the morning in Pattaya, 25th to 29th October. If that's a Wednesday, you're here. Come to the Hideaway, have a meet night. Yeah, 287 viewing and only 29 thumbs up. There's something wrong here. 292 watching and only 29 thumbs up. Nid managed to get 100 thumbs up from 57 viewers last night. I was of a toy and I was gutted. I've got 289 now. And I've got 29 thumbs up. Meh. All right, never mind. Englishman in Malta, Spain used to be good in the old days, but even Thailand changed some. Everywhere changes. Everywhere changes. The only thing for me that Spain actually has over Thailand is daylight hours. So 75 thumbs up. Thank you very much. 3 of you gave me a thumbs down for mentioning it. Thank you very much. Jason Owen, only a ladyboy snake. And that's when people get a smash over the head with a size 10 stiletto. Treat them with respect and they will try and take you home. Oh dear. Russian girl in Pattaya, daytime, PK, Russian girl. Good evening. Pattaya Droner in the house. Good evening, young man. Good evening. I was moaning because Nid had a lot more the thumbs up than me last night for a lot less viewers. So you might get bitten along coconut bar if you're not careful. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Peter Thomas, well, she's more pleasant on the eyes, Kev. No pun intended for the eyes of a tie. She is. I will say that she is much more pleasant on the eye. Kenneth Tottenham Hotspur, cheers from Stavanger, Norway, Kev. Going to try to get the Hideaway Bar in June when I come to John Chien. Be good to see you, Kenneth. Be great. Davey Irving, just joined. Good evening, young man. Gaza, Sweden, good evening. Chunky Monkey, go to Russia, PK, if you want a Russian girl. Tom Maher, thank you very much. God bless you, sir. Or Walking Street. You get a Russian girl in Walking Street. A bit expensive, but they're still there. Bahrain, Habab Amur, for good evening from Bahrain. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Sorry, boss. Can't be... that was a bit naughty, that was, mate. Ray Weatherbeck, good evening, young man. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I do hope it's good. Burmy Wants a Thailand novel. Yo all, good evening, mate. Wayne Farrell, Kev, I hope you enjoyed the strong tea bags. Very much indeed. Thank you very much. I do like me Tetley's extra strong. James Adrian, Kev, please advise on brewery places in Pattaya. Not tonight, I can't. I'm really not sure of them. So I don't know. I'll check that out. Why you want a brewery place? Do you mean bars? Income channel. Good evening, sir. Sorry, I can't read. Sorry. Stan Campbell, do you spend much time on the computer, Kevin? Yes, I do. Most days. YouTube glitch not counting all the thumbs up, Stephen. Steve didn't. Yeah, I believe so. That is what it is. Chandler Bing Bong saw a massive spider in Samui. Remember that scene in Aliens where John... no, I don't. I'm not a big science fiction fan. Stephen Over had a great chat with me at your Meat Wednesday. Great ribs. Fantastic ribs. Andy's got opened up the rib shack there. And he's doing the ribs. He's doing some great chicken, barbecue gear, grilled. It's going very well. It's very nice. Where are we? These full morning, Kev. My wife and I were in Pattaya last week. Loved the Pattaya beer garden. Following your recommendation, it's brilliant there. Very, very good. Fantastic views, good prices, great food. Everything's right about the place. Thank you very much. Name Lady Taxis is 1,200 baht from Airport Pattaya. Very safe. Okay, well done, Lone Traveller. You got your advert for her. Freddie the Hound, think you like bars when you first came to Pattaya? Did you just get fed up with them? Believe me, you come here to live, you're going to get fed up with them very quickly. 6 months, I was done with them. I really was. The messages are going very quickly. What's the internet connection like to houses in Pattaya? I was thinking to spend time over there, but need a good connection. Very good. I use 3BB. Excellent. As you can see. Thailand, Johnny J. All right, Kev? Yeah, very well, mate. Thank you for asking. What's the... Kev, have you been to Cambodia? Been going to Thailand for many years now, changing so much, in my opinion, for the worst. Just back in Seville with the wife from a visit to Pattaya, Udon and Phnom Penh. I didn't like Cambodia. I didn't like Cambodia at all. I went there once and I couldn't wait to get out. Voodoo Child, good mate, thank you very much. Chris K, hello from London. Looking forward to catching up at the Hideaway. Looking forward to that, sir. Will you be doing this with Jeff next month? I hope so. I do hope so. Large snakes in Udon Tanny. Yeah, I know. Thailand Johnny J, whatever happened to that new camera you bought? I still use it. I bought it for the external mic. I do like the G7X. The Canon M50 for the external mic when it's a very windy day. If you're going down the beachfront, I will always take it. I do take it around with me with the G7X. Angie's Taxi, more... Chunky Monkey. I use Angie's Taxi from airport to Pattaya, offers a brilliant service. How much? How much is the service? There's lots of taxis. We're on a taxi search night tonight. Is it true to have speed cameras there now? Yes, very true. Very true. Speed cameras around Pattaya everywhere. Martin Pitcher, no, I'll be at the Hideaway November. I may be going away for a few days, but I will be making sure it's I'm back for the Wednesday. PK, dear, where you live in Pattaya next time? I want to meet you. Every 4 or 5 months I come. Pattaya. Wednesday night, Hideaway Bar in Pattaya. Lie detector. Thanks for blocking me, Kev. So sad. Hands free, look. You're there. You're there. I've no idea what you're on about. But carry on. It can always happen. No problem. PK, your contact info. Kev's Thaimail, gmail.com. Are there any Muay Thai boxing gyms in Pattaya? Yeah, there's lots of them all around. Kev, Bagwandi, getting there, mate. Looking forward to my Pattaya trip in December and that duck meal at the food court. Good duck. Lars of Thailand, about 1 million voodoo child. Well, great. Thailand, Johnny J, the G7X looks better. I think so. I'm not sure. It's easier to control. You're live. Tony Parsons, enjoy your live chats. Thank you very much. Chunky Monkey, 1,100 baht. Well, that's cheap enough now. And with the new tolls going up to 105 baht each way along the Highway 7, I think that's reasonable. Lone Traveller, what Canon camera would you suggest for around £250? I'm not a camera guy. I would have a look and try and get a second hand, maybe a G7X. Try and get the Mark II. You might get one second hand. They're about 22,000 baht. New, 450, 500 pound. See if you can get a second hand one, refurbished even. Messinian 0000. Hello from Melbourne. Blimey, you're up late. Good evening. Benel, greetings from Belgium. Good evening. My brother-in-law got down on a speed camera the other day, 500 baht. That's correct. Speeding fine will be 500 baht. Cheap, innit? Hey, compared to England, it's for nothing. What's that? Stephen Young sent you a £5 through PayPal, Kev. Thank you very much, Stephen. God bless you, mate. Thank you very much. Piccolos, I saw your video on getting a license. One thing you're not sure about is, can I get a motorbike license in Thailand as a tourist? Yes, you can. If I don't have a bike license in Australia, you will have to do the full test. It will take 2 or 3 days. You will need to study it. You can do it, but I doubt it that you can do it. Let me know. Kev, are you a Ramona or a Brexiteer? I don't care. I really don't. I'm past caring. Brexit, don't. Never should have started it, but now I'm past caring. Thai guy, Brian, love Thailand, can't wait to go again, get my mortgage sorted. I'll be back in 12 months. Get your mortgage sorted to be back. It don't cost that much, surely. Love the channel. Paul Buxton, hi Kev, love the channel. Worried how to spend my time when I retire over there in a few years, as I'm not a golfer. Neither am I. I hate golf. Love it. Plenty of things to do it, and fishing's good. You can. There's a lot of cheaper large lakes you can fish at. There's great fishing, but of course you won't be a fisherman either now. Plenty of things to do. The Eyes of Owen, good evening, mate. Just bought a GoPro 7 Black. Stabilisation is awesome. There you go. I have heard they're very good, actually, the 7s with the stabilisation. Jurgen Klopp. New here. I'm off to Phuket end of the May next year. Just wondered how the weather is then. I'll just check my crystal ball and I'll let you know. I'll let you know about mid-May. I'll let you know. Email me. Sorry, mate. I'm not a weatherman or a long distance one. My apologies. Mike Dale, coming over November, got a UK licence, international driver's permit. Think of getting a Thai licence while over there, but will only have 28-day tourist visas and stay in our hotels. Will I stand a chance? Yes. You'll need to get the receipt with address, a full address from your hotel, and they will use that for your letter of residence. So yes, but get a full receipt with full address, including the MOO. MOO, you'll have MOO 98610. That's like the little part of Pattaya where you are. It's part of your postcode. Mark Lau, better late than never. Good evening, young man. Thank you very much. I thought, Pat, hi Kevin, how's it go? I thought Nid did a great live blog. She did fantastic last night. 3 hours. The girl's a stayer. She really is. David Faragi, hi Kev, much better, much more interesting and clear when you're on your own live stream, and Stephen also on his own, regards from Israel. I think we're better off on our own. There can't be any conflict, and I don't know what the conflict was about. So it just shouldn't have been carried on. But Drink does that, and it was Stephen's birthday. I'm not going to dig Stephen. It was his birthday. Big fat bestie in the house. My G7X Mark 1 was £300 on eBay over a year ago, but can probably get one for £250 now. I still use my Mark 1 as well. It's still good. I don't do time lapses. That is the only real difference, and that's mainly why I bought the G7X Mark II and still use the Mark 1. I use the Mark 1 for vlogging and the Mark II on the side to do the time lapses. That's correct. Does an awesome time lapse. Oh, I think so. Look, Lars of Thailand, dark side is in Banglaman district. Anything over Sukhumvit Road, over the train lines along Pattaya, I'm on the dark side. Roger Moore, are the bars closed tomorrow being the second? That was yesterday, the second anniversary. I'm not sure whether the bars are closed. They will, I believe, be open tomorrow. Jason Owen goes fishing with his golf balls. That's what I used to do. I had a retractable golf ball retriever for the lakes. Yeah, big fat bestie. Are you just taking a break, or are you leaving? What you doing? We want to know. People want to know. They're interested. Lee Gent was timed out by Pattaya Drona. He's a good friend, Brian. Sorry about that, Lee. I would have liked to have seen the... Oh. Was that it, Brian? He said boobies. Was that it? Come on. Hey, Lee Gent, I'm very sorry about that. I will let you say boobies. I really would. It would appear Brian won't. I'm flabbergasted. I am sorry. Yes, I'll be filming Terminal 21. Soy Dog Cowboy arriving in Pattaya next month for 6 months. Good for you, mate. Well done. Which hostel is best for single man? I'm from India. Hostels, I don't know. Try along Soy Lenki. There's some good hostels along there, cheaper guest houses. Nikon Cool, corner of Soy Diana. Very cheap rooms in there, either in there or next door. Holly Aram, yes, I will. I've said it 4 times now. Pepsi China, would you do a live stream with Rob 20 seconds in Thailand? That would be a great double X and would generate quite a few. We have already spoken about it, and it will happen. I don't know when. Pattaya Thailand, sorry, Lee, we have to keep it clean. Boobies. Lee, I'm so sorry, mate. I really am, Lee. BFB will never give up vlogging, only tidy Friday. Good. 20 seconds in Thailand, you can't be saying that. Kev, why you reckon rentals are much cheaper in Chonburi and China? Chonburi and Jomtien. Where I get China from? China. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't care. I would prefer to be in Jomtien than Pattaya Central. I would prefer to be over the east side than Jomtien. But between Jomtien and Pattaya, I would be up at Jomtien Central. BFB fell in love with Pewing. No, never. Why heroes? G7X Mark 1 selling on eBay UK for £200 used. There you go. Good cameras. Mine's still going strong, still going great. Karen Johnson in 66 days and counting. Don't count. Don't count. It will feel like 6 months. Just forget about it and set an alarm. John Tea Party. David Vision, the tourists go to Pattaya. Yes, they certainly do. Dirty Harry, hi Kev, thanks for your great information videos. How long have you lived in Pattaya? I've lived here for 4 years. It's coming here 3 times a year before that. So I'm not saying I know everything. I don't know half of it. There's so much. There is so much of it. Lee Jent, sorry Kev, my bad. No, mate, I'm pleased I had a look. I'm sorry about that. PK, thanks for your advice. Next time in January 2017, surely you will meet a young man. Young man, I'm 58, but I'll take it. Young man, that'll do me. Hello from Sydney, Ben. Hello, Ben. Along with Dead Fran and Johnny, your vlogs are great viewing. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, sir. Dave Risen, that's what I thought. Burmy Once, Thailand novel. Samsung 8 or Samsung 9, better for low light video. Yeah, the Samsung phones are very good also. You could use the phone. Really could. Dazza, Kev, every pull of ID will not know it straight away. Yeah, one time. But I found out before it was too late. Yeah, it happens. It can happen. Once in 4 years isn't terrible. William Ruby, stop press, Kev, mate. If there's a good Brexit deal signed on Wednesday, Thursday, watch the pound shoot up against the bar. If there's no deal, watch the pound dive below 40, maybe go at 35. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say, I'm not going to make a comment on that, Bill. Let's hope there is a deal. Let's just hope there's a deal. Stan Campbell, have you ever tried to learn Thai, Kev? I struggle with English, Stan. I murder English. I would devastate Thai. No, I couldn't do it. I would get myself in a lot of trouble trying to speak it because of the tonal, and I would murder it. I honestly, it frightens me. How's that? Something else I said I was only ever frightened for one thing in Thailand. It's 2, learning Thai. I do apologise. Have you, Simon, last, have you ever read the book Private Dancer, Must for People Visiting Thailand? I've not. I have heard about it. I have heard about the book. I'm not a reader, really. No. Comics, I used to read 2000 AD. Dazza, well done on Kev on reference knowing it was a ladybug. Yes, yes. It was about 3 drinks in. But there you go, it happens. And Elizabeth, good evening, young lady. Is it true Bangkok is sinking? And if so, what? Yes, it's true. It's about a centimetre or 2 every year. Bangkok needs underpinning. There's a job for someone. One hung low. Well done. Coming to Pattaya over Christmas, how easy it would be to find a condo for 2 months to rent. Check on Airbnb. People say they are illegal now in Thailand. I'm not so sure. You cannot rent a condo now for 1 week, 2 weeks. It has to be a month, 30 days. I'm sure that you could rent through Airbnb for a month. Lie detector, my apologies, Kev. It was me, not you, about being blocked. Sorry, mate. No worries. There you back again. I do have a lot of people blocked. I really do. And once I block people, they stay there. They stay in what I call the cage, never to be released again. I've literally got skeletons in there now, and I'm still not letting them out. Not even for a burial. So there you go. Tommy Jones, thanks, Kev, leaving our sent you a PayPal last week. Thank you very much, Tommy. Going back quickly, no way. Do they plan to do about it? What do they plan to do about it? Bangkok sinking, I'm taking that. Big sponge. I have no idea. More canals. They're going to be doing more canals, clear the water quicker. That's all. I'm building now, sorting it all out. Thomas Drew, one should be easy to have a look at Airbnb. You get big discounts for over. Yeah, you'll get good discounts for the month. PK, where is full moon party in Pattaya? How many bars? I don't even know if there is one. Never been to one, never would. Never has interested me. Sorry. Ronnie Shuabi, good evening, young man. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming. Gold is green. Krish, anything you miss in the UK? Nothing, mate. Sorry about that. If I was to leave Thailand to go back to Europe, it would be back to Spain. Sorry. Kai Ryan, hi, my dad just passed away. Kai, very sorry to hear about that. On the dark side, and at the Thai funeral, do you have to be a headstone to put flowers on next time I am there? You would have to go and ask someone. I honestly don't know. I think they put them in an urn, the ashes. I'm really not sure. What is Pattaya like for Loy Krathong? It's a big party. Loy Krathong, fantastic. Simon Last, yes, vaping still bad. Paul Withers, trolls deserve to be blocked forever. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They are the skeletons. Warren Gurdies lives in Bangkok. Bangkok is built on a clay basin and the clay is drying out from all the buildings, so it shrinks. Correct. Yeah. There was a big thing about it. I remember that now. Richard Simmons loved Pattaya, greatest place on earth, but after 5 days, I'm burnt out. How have you managed to survive 4 years with all the delights that Pattaya has to offer? It's one word, and it's called discipline. I'm not here on holiday. I'm here to live. I live normal as I would in the UK or Spain. I'm not out at bars every night. Once a week, twice a week, that's it. Kevin, did I see you at Lucifer's last week? No, I think I just answered that, the last question. No, you did not see me at Lucifer. You would never see me at Lucifer's, I'm sorry. How about the sound effects of a loud motorbike? I haven't got one on me. That will be with the OBS when I get it sorted. We'll have Pattaya Jerome around and we're going to sit down and go through it and sort it. Chanda Bing Dong, Ding Dong. Will Terminal 21 be accepting direct flights from Heathrow? I believe they will. I believe they will. Something was said about it. Hi, Kev. Mike Dale, thanks for the bike test information. We'll get the moo. By the way, what's your preferred beer and can you get cider in the bars? They're doing Black Rat cider. They're doing... you can get cider. I'm not a big cider drinker. Trying to think what... Thatcher's. You can get Thatcher's on draft. PK, hi, can you please tell massage in Thai language? Hey man, cool, absolutely. Kev, you should have daily videos. Looking at that, I think it's too much for me. Now that everything's back to normal, there will be one every other day, I believe. Simon Blackburn, I like the drinks. Motorbikes are out. Well done. Good for you. Is the dark side doable on a mountain bike? Yeah, I think so. Not for me, maybe for you. How about a motorbike taxi for 50 baht, 100 baht? So they're not expensive. Rod L. Miller, good afternoon from the United States in New Jersey. Good afternoon, mate. Thank you very much for joining me. Michael Lee, when is Terminal 21? The 19th. The 19th, please. It's on track. In fact, they could probably open it now. London Heathrow already go direct flights to Bangkok. They have done for over 2 years now. I think they have done for as long as I can remember. Thailand Johnny J, Kev, do you ever hear anything about Scott from Sky TV Ladyboys? I heard he broke up with Pang, not sure it was true, and I had a chat with him about a year ago outside. They did break up, yes. The bar's back in Action Street. They broke up. Graham Johnson, yeah, Ryanair will be flying into the Terminal 21. Ta-da! Well done, Graham. Thank you very much. Thatcher's Golden Hideaway, beautiful. Oh, cool. You can get cider in the Queen Vic, size 6. Mike Davis, I mate, coming to Pattaya in 4 weeks. Always stay in the Eureka Lodge. I've done for 15 years. Might bump into you. Eureka Lodge, good hotel. They're very good. I've stayed there a few times. China Bing Bong, worst curry I ever had was in the Queen Vic. Well, maybe just a bad night. I don't know. Michael Frosty's that green screen, Kev, just joined, was playing online poker till the bag beat. We'll get them. No, it's not a green screen, mate. It's a large poster that I've had printed off to put up. That I put up and sorted the lighting out all on my own. In case Rob and Pattaya Drone are still about. They did it. They helped me. Kev just popped up a bit. Got to go back to the UK on Friday, so I've been hectic cleaning the house for my tenant. Sorry, Bimpman. Everything comes to an end. Everything, even me one day. David Risler, do you notice more or less about same amount Western tourists visiting these days compared to when you first arrived? I never walk around looking at who's here and who ain't. I don't care. It's quiet season. I think it'll pick up. The exchange rates really hit, yes, but I believe that the hotels will be doing deals, flights are going to be doing deals. It's going to counteract the exchange rates. All right, we're hoping, but what can you do? I really believe it is. People have been telling me about some really good flights at the moment and hotels. So there you go. All right, Kev, can you trust Thai lawyers? Can you trust English ones or Spanish ones? I wouldn't trust the Spanish one. I've dealt with them. I wouldn't trust an English one. I've dealt with them. I think lawyers the world over. Sorry. Not just one, everyone. The world over. Back in a minute, my wife makes me... Lady said, back in a minute, my wife makes me go outside the house for a smoke. That's to me as well. But she's gone to bed. So I can do what I want while she's in bed. Neil Moore staying at the Climax Bar in LK Metro. Is it noisy all night? Pretty much so, yes. Yes, pretty much so, Neil. Warren Gurley's got to go early start in the morning. Good night, Warren. I'll give you a bell later on during the day. Have a chat. Interpretation. I saw a headline illegal foreigners round up in Pattaya. Yes. All over Bangkok, all over the place. They are rounding them up. Overstayers, visa deals everywhere. Bintman one, will there be a Kev in England in the future? Definitely not in the near future. Eddie Evans, so you did a review on the Ibis Riverside Hotel Bangkok. Would you recommend this for someone coming solo, or would you recommend a hotel more central? I like the Bangkok Riverside. It really was a good hotel. And it's not far from Central. It's not far from the BTS Sky Rail. I would still stay there. That's me, my opinion. If you go there, you listen to me, don't blame me. Yang Ruging, hi from Holland. Good evening, young man. Alga Call 7, are there new visa rules in Thailand? No, the only thing that's come out for the UK is the embassy. UK embassy in Bangkok will not be giving out letters of confirmation for pensions. They're stopping that from the 1st of January. But there's other ways. There's always other ways. You don't need a letter of confirmation from the Bangkok, from the consulate, from the embassy. You can get that from England. You can get that from your bank. If you've been here for a couple of years, you'd have had your pension paying in every month to your Thai bank account. You can take that as proof, and your pension still comes off. If you haven't got 800,000 baht in your bank account, you've got 400,000, you can prove pension for the other 400, even via a monthly transfer into your Thai bank account. That is good enough. Acceptable. So there you go. Redzar, Kev, I have a question. Do you get used to the pollution and rubbish in Pattaya? Did it take a while to fit in? It's no different to London. So it's no different to any major cities. Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of rubbish. You're always going to be fighting that. So it's no different. Qatar Airways, £330 to January. It's very good. Redzar, Kev, yeah, got that. Michael Lee, have a good night. Keep up the good work. Good night, Michael. Thanks for joining us for a while. I'm booked in at Nickham Court. Please stop recommending it. Sorry, Simon. Andy Bimber, very funny, but a little bit. Sorry, mate. Well done, Mark Lowes. Thai Billy Boy, good evening. Paul, would you recommend visiting Bangkok before or after Pattaya? It's always good to have a couple of nights in Bangkok when you land after a long flight. Not a bad idea. Also, could be good to have a couple of nights in Bangkok before you leave to go back. I would sometimes, when visiting, spend a couple of nights after flights in Bangkok. Get over the flight, go to bed, get yourself sorted. Yeah. Hi, Kev. What's a good hotel to stay in Pattaya during December? Any of them? I don't know how much you're looking at. Mid-range hotel, bottom end, high end. I don't know. Where do you want to be? Arika Lodge, very good. A little bit above mid-range. Kevin, if you get time, can you do a review of the roof bar above McDonald's? I take it that's at the Avenue Shopping Mall. Is it on the second road? Should have some lovely views of second road. No, I've never stayed at the Ibis in Pattaya, Eddie. Sorry. China Beanbone, Thailand's getting too expensive. I've booked holiday in New York instead of Pattaya. They need to sort out their exchange rates. England needs to sort out its pound, mate. It's not Thailand's fault, is it? Mark Pearson doing a great job. I enjoy your videos. Thank you very much, young man. Good evening, Barry Smith. I know I can't even pronounce half of these names. So Derek McCall, Emirates have started flying from Edinburgh, but it's only one flight a day in the evening, which means arriving in Swampy at 7:30 next day. 2 days wasted. Jesus, yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's not good, mate, is it? Are you allowed to make home improvements to rentals in Thailand? Are they more relaxed about it than landlords in Europe? Yes, you are. You can't go start knocking walls out. I've changed the lighting in here. I've done a few bits and pieces, but you can't be doing major improvements. But yeah, I've not asked to change all the lighting and stuff. No, I've made it better. So, Thomas Drew, personally, I prefer to stay in Bangkok at the start of a trip to maximise the time in Pattaya. Yeah, I prefer to freshen up and have a rest before I start hitting the mayhem. So, AIS, good coverage. Yeah, great. Mobile phones, AIS, very good. And the implementation of new rules in Pattaya for the bars to be open all night. I have no idea. I'm not a drinker. I believe the Billabong in LK Metro is 24 hours. Whether that's legal or not, but it was. So there is some. I miss Oasis still in Silver Crown. The Oasis. I'm not advertising for them. It was just in the photo. It was the photo I took. So always, I miss Oasis. Another one else missing Oasis. Sorry, mate. Sorry to bring back good memories. Walking Street looks like Indian Street. Yes, it does. A lot of new Indian discotheques and restaurants. So it's, yeah. Simon Depp, have you ever been to a car auctions in Thailand? So any bargains to be had or best way to buy second-hand car? You have Facebook groups, buy rent, motorbike, cars, all sorts of Facebook groups for that. You can buy cars, you can buy motorbikes, you can rent, do what you want. Just make sure they have the blue book, green book, whatever you're buying, in their name with their passport before you part with any money. I bought the Chevrolet Cruze through Facebook, through the Facebook group, and I had no problem. I mean, the car was a sack of shit, but apart from that, I had no problem. Travel, JD's age travel, a lot of talk about Indians going on with you guys. Just need to accept the potatoes for everyone and not. Thank you very much, JD's age of travel. It is for everyone. Everyone's allowed to be here. Indians pay 2,000 baht visa for 15 days on entry, and so do the Chinese. You get it for nothing for 30 days, and then you moan about others. They pay 2,000 baht for 15 days on arrival. So I think they've got more right to be here than you. Where's everyone going? But it's a fact. It is a fact. Well done, Jay. Evening, Brian Frame. Carol, I'm off now. I've got to deliver more babies on this shift. Wow. You little baby delivery, you. Deliver one to me, call it Kevin. And the poor little Martin's going to have a terrible life. Oh, hopefully not. Might have my life. Oh, I ain't doing bad. You're doing a great job, Carol. Thank you very much. I booked the ferry flying for Qatar, £530. Nick Jones will stay at Manor Park, East London. Yeah, it's as good as anywhere. Yes, absolutely. It would be fun to see a time lapse of your hideaway meetups over the course of the night. I'm sure I have done one. I don't know what one, but I'm pretty sure I have done one. Martin Bovey, yes, we've been on earlier about that. What will I need to do at immigration? I'm not going into it on here. Email me. Sorry, Martin, so long, but you will need a letter from your hotel, not a letter, receipt with their full address on it. Kyanar's Mo. Second day with my Thai girlfriend, she told me my papa had big factory in Thailand. I hit the golden bird. Yeah, then she said baby factory. Yeah, that's cool. Birmingham once, Thailand, we're all charged an exit Thailand fee, but these days it's hidden in the plane fare. Possibly my very first time in Thailand to Phuket, it was 1,000 baht exit to exit Thailand at the airport. 2006 that was. Rizzo Blizzo, did Rob fall on his face the other night? No, I don't know how he doesn't. But a great night. We had a great night. Peter Thomas, correct. I'm with you with that. Sorry. Tom Bond, Kevin's better staying in a gated community than just staying in a normal street. Sorry. I I had no problems. No, I don't think there was any problem with either. You're not going to get a communal swimming pool on the street. That's why I moved to here. There's a swimming pool. There's a gymnasium. Not that I'm going to use the gym, but I might have an afternoon around the pool. That was the reason I might. Obviously, it's a better house for less money. Another good reason. But it was for the pool. You won't get a pool unless it's a private pool, then you don't want the cost of keeping it. So that's it. You're better off in a gated for the pool and the amenities. Nick Jones, lived back to 18 years, same walking street. yeah, I believe that. BB762 times 5 and 1. I'll put that in my calculator in a minute and work it out. Just popping to say hi, and also to say keep doing the great work. One day hope to visit you. Thank you very much. Hopefully one day you'll get into the Hideaway Bar one Wednesday night, and we can have a chat and a beer. Tell me about your first trip in Pattaya. How's your feelings? I ain't, mate. It was brilliant. I've even forgotten it, but it was still brilliant. I know it was brilliant. It was in Pattaya. Do you think Thai hospitality is not the same now as it was 10 years ago? Interested to get a view from someone who lives there against a seasonal tourist. It depends. And I think Pattaya isn't the same as the rest of Thailand. They've had years and years and years of drunken louts taking advantage, causing problems, driving motorbikes without licenses or crash helmets. You would get fed up with it after a while. Maybe it isn't the same as the rest of Thailand, but then neither are the people that have been coming here and taking advantage for many years of the hospitality. So I think it's 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. Kev, Simon last guy told me the best time to get currency exchange is midweek as pound goes down at weekend a little. Any truth in that? I don't keep an eye on it. I don't change money. I wouldn't say I've noticed any sort of rhythm with it. So I don't know. I'm sorry about that. Richie Collins, is Soy One too far from anything? Not really. You can get the BART bus for 10 baht. Beach Road, straight down to Walking Street, all the barber complexes everywhere. And then you can get it back along Second Road to Soy One for 10 baht, 24 hours a day. No, I don't think it's too far away. In fact, it could be, sorry, adjusting the chair. It could be a nice little quiet break from away from the mayhem. Maybe. I think it's cool. How busy the result at the minute, Kev? Well, I've come home to do this. No, it's busy enough. It really is. There was plenty of people about. Original, can you tell my wife Joe Fay to get my pudding on? Oh, good. Hello? Yeah. Joe? Yeah, sort the pudding out, mate. Thanks. It's done, mate. Thank you for James Adrian, got to go. Okay, thank you for all your assistance. Hope to meet you someday and thank you personally. No worries, mate. Always enjoy trying to help people. Eddie Evans, how much is it to see a doctor out there? Go to a clinic. General clinic I go to in Soy 53, very good, open 24 hours. Go to the clinics first, a lot cheaper. And then if you don't, they will tell you if you need the hospital, but most of them can sort almost everything out and be a lot cheaper. General clinic in Soy 53, Sukhumvit Road, 24 hours. So there you go. Kev, normally stay in Nature View. When in Pattaya, we'll come and see you at the Hideaway next time I'm there. Keep up the Nature View, another good hotel. Mid-range, 1,000 baht a night, roughly 900 baht a night, swimming pool. And bang opposite, Soy 15 for the meat night. It's brilliant. Getting a few messages deleted. Oh, Golden Boy's about, is he? Must he being a pain? Oh, retracted by an 80 Golden Boy. I do apologise. I thought someone had blocked it, deleted it. You did it yourself. Thank you very much. What is your guess on slow tourism by percentage to Pattaya? I don't know, don't care. I prefer it quiet. I love the quiet season, but it's been busy. It's busy at the moment, but that is what I think's busy. You may not think so. Nuklua, just get bus bites. Yeah, Nuklua, all the way down from the fish market. You get the bus up and down there. 10 baht. Quite an improvement with the beach dredging, very much so. Sorry about this. I've got me comments on another screen monitor, so I've got it up bigger so the old mince pies can see it better. Mark Pearson on a night shift. Sorry to hear that, mate. So you're off the work. UK to Asia, having the cat off now. Good night, mate. Andrew, okay, how's it going? Very well, thank you. Have you done a review on the March Hotel? Not yet. I want to. It's not a bad little hotel. There's so many hotels to choose from, and only me. I do apologise for that, but I like to stay the night so that I can give a decent, even decent, a fair review. Amicus Korea, I'll buy you a few beers. Good deal. Thank you very much. Oh, 180 Golden Boy. No, mate, retracts his full question, never got answered. No, sorry about that, mate. Yeah, it'd be great to see you. I hope to see you soon at the Hideaway Bar. Would be great. Eddie Evans, what's the quickest and cheapest route from central Bangkok to Pattaya Central? Well, you can't have both. Ekamai Station, Mochit Station, you can get the bus to Pattaya North Road, Nua. From Ekamai, it's 108 baht. Bangkok to Pattaya. It will take two hours or so on the bus. Maybe not the quickest, but the cheapest. The quickest is probably a taxi, 1,400 baht, I think, from Bangkok. So you can't have quickest and cheapest. Do you think Terminal 21 will take off? Yeah, I do. Terminal 21 will take off. That was clever. That really was. No, I think it will. It will. It won't harm Central. Mike shopping malls converting to hotel. We've seen that coming. 20 seconds in Thailand. Game bus took me 3 hours tonight. I forgot to mention on a Sunday, going back late afternoon, early evening from Pattaya, the traffic is absolutely awful because a lot of Bangkok come to Pattaya for the weekend and they go home Sunday late afternoon, early evening. The same as if you was coming to Pattaya on a Friday evening, late afternoon. Bangkok's all coming to Pattaya. So Friday, Bangkok to Pattaya is bad. Sunday, Pattaya back to Bangkok is bad. Just say it through future, Rob. So yeah, the bus is more like a coach. It's air conditioned. It's great. And Rob had a good sleep. Win-win. Adam Taylor, Kev, what happened to the coconut bar on the beach? A vlog a few months ago showed a heavy police presence and all clear. Other vlogs I've seen recently appear to show it as it was before. Well, welcome to Pattaya. That's it. They'll have a week of hitting it, then leave it alone for months and months. You never will know where you are. That's it. It's normal. It's normal. So it's not what happened to it. Everything you read, everything you see, what's going on is only now, not next week or the week after. It's all done by then. It's finished. Back to normal. So, Michael McGuigan, sunny Scotland. Good evening, young man. Sunny Scotland, blimey. That's a new one. Thai Billy Boy, thanks to the moderators. You're doing a great job. They are doing a fantastic job. They're brilliant. Can you see yourself living somewhere other than Pattaya? If so, where? Yes, I can. I can see myself living like loads of places, literally loads of places. Who are in years to come? Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, Korat, Buriram. I'm not sure whether I would sooner still be coastal. Maybe somewhere up more down, but coming up in the future. I'm not going to be in Pattaya forever. It'll just feel like it. But that's it. No, I won't be in Pattaya forever. What's the Thai baht at the moment, Kev? It's hovering around the 43 to the pound, David. 32.60, 32.80 for the dollar. Chanda Bing Bong, have you ever met a Thai person who didn't like eating somtam? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. They seem to go nutty over it. A hotel, JD's Asia Travel, a hotel review without actually staying is not a fair review. You cannot experience leaky taps, late night noise, odours, asker. Exactly. I would stay the night. I always have done. I stayed the night. I want to know what the bed. Did I have a good night's sleep? Was the bed hard, soft? Did it hurt me? Lots of things, lots of things. You need to stay the night to give a decent review. Thank you. Yes. Not sure about leaky taps though, Jay. Where are we? Derek McCauley, where are you in Scotland? Oh, right. Where are you? You're in Falkirk. All right. Andy T, have you been on the train from Pattaya to Bangkok? I've been stopped at the lines while it's gone past. It's very slow. I do hope to soon. I really do. I want to go on the train. There's a new train apparently to Bangkok. That's a bit of and apparently, allegedly, who knows? I would like to take us all on a trip on the train. Probably take about 4 hours, I should think. They're very slow. Paul Kelly, do you think the water will clear on the beach if the boats stay away from the front? No. No. I didn't go in the sea in Spain. I'm not a sea person, so I believe, what can I say? I'm not bothered. If you want to swim in the sea, get the ferry for 30 baht to Koh Larn, and it's very, very nice there. That's all I can say. Rodell Miller, we don't need, leave Rob alone. RJ Gaming UK, even the kid coming to Pattaya 20th November, just in time for festivities. Oh, you're going to miss firework night. We want to move over there, but I'm not retired 34. Yeah, I'd like to have moved over here and retired at 34 as well. Not going to happen, mate, but would be nice, I know. So, Doc, how are you learning Thai? I'm at an intermediate level about now. No, I'm not learning Thai. I'll slaughter English. Leave me alone on Thai. Dave State Fox, good evening, young man. Sorry I'm late, had company. You lucky man. You lucky man. Brian Roberts, see you Tuesday, Rob. Believe it to me. Why does the water get dirty in Pattaya, Kev? Have a shit in it, it gets dirty. What are you going to do? Stop stirring it around. Might float away. Chiang Mai's a nice place to live, slow going, and no one bothers you. Farming community. I loved Chiang Mai. It was absolutely great up there, fantastic. And I liked the climate. Best sleep I'd had for a long while. I'm in Cambodia Thursday. How's it at the moment? Same as it was last week. Freaking awful. I don't like Cambodia. Pattaya, not for me. Well, what are you doing here then? Hey, Lewis Fault, what are you doing here? Pattaya, not for me. What are you doing here? Fewer Brits going out there at the low exchange rate. Good. Brian Roberts, sorry, Kev, that confused you. It did. It did. I was... Coconut, yeah, Rizzo Bizzo, Koh Larn by day, Coconut Bar by night. Yeah, it's a fun, cheap day and night out. Nice new back ball, Kev. Big fans. Thank you very much, Day State. Yes. Anyone interested? It cost me 1,400 baht, and it's 180 by 220 centimeters. On a board in mat, I think that's cheap. Certainly a lot cheaper than in England, in the UK. Samuel, are you in the bar? No, I'm not in the bar. I'm in my house. The usual message retracted. All right, all right. Andy T, do they put on a fireworks display November the 5th on the beach? They used to, late November. It's a firework competition between 4 nations, and it's now moved to June. I think it was June I done it, and the UK won it. It was a very, very good weekend. Fantastic fireworks. Have you ever been to Koh Sichang, Kev? No, I haven't. Is it easy to get a BART bus from Soi 7 to LK Metro? You can, but you're going to walk through, and I'm trying to work out. I can't think what Soi you're going to walk through. It's still a walk. You'll come up along Beach Road, just past Central Festival, the Hilton, and you're going to go up saw it 10 or 11 and across the road. Saw it 7 LK Metro. Yeah, motorbike taxi, 50 baht. I was trying to get him there for 10 baht. Sorry, mate. Those wires look a little close. Yeah, they certainly do. Are people being fined for standing on the back of BART bus? Again, whatever happened, it came out on Pattaya One News, which they put and stated in the writing that several people had confirmed to have been fined for it. And now nothing's happening. But it was put out, several, whether it was tourists or Thais or whatever, had confirmed and complained of being fined for it. So that they're not enforcing it now. They'll bring out something and then within days they can retract it. And it happens here all the time. But while people are staying off the back and not falling off and hurting themselves, good. Why does everyone comment about a low exchange rate? I first went to Pattaya in 1990 and the exchange rate was 42 baht to the pound. That's straight. This is not the first time it's been this low. It has been lower many years ago. It's also been 90 baht. It's been 73 baht. But a lot of it was self-inflicted, I believe. Who do I know? What do I know? Michael White, greetings from Finchley. Finchley, set up looking good, Kev. Where did all the Russians go from Pattaya? I believe apparently they went to Vietnam. There's a hell of a lot now in Vietnam. So check that out. Yeah, hell of a lot. Adam Tyler, have you ever considered vlogging for one of the local stations, Feb TV, Pattaya? I know Jeff Carter does, and your vlogs are equally as informative. They're running my vlogs a bit on Pattaya People TV at the moment. I was there a couple of weeks ago to see Nils and Barry Upton, and I'm on Pattaya People TV. So it's a bit of a going on them and us. It is, yeah, that's a fact. Paul, have you ever had food poisoning whilst in Thailand? Some of the street. I did a vlog called The Shits. I actually thought I was dying. Ended up, I never went to the hospital. I went to the clinic, had injections for it, cleared me up all right. Don't go to hospitals, go to clinics. John Shores, did you notice any guards on the door at the Hilton swimming pool area? One of the guys that looks great. I've not been to the swimming pool area of the Hilton. All the way up to the Sky Bar, I wasn't asked where I was going once, so I don't know. Try it. Be cheeky. Just do it. Go. Interpretation. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. God bless you, sir. Keep up the good work. I will. Thank you. Street food is fine. Nick Marindi, TVIs as food poisoning twice in 10 months from British food in Pattaya. Yeah, that's a fact. He's just put on his Facebook, he's lost 4 kilos in a week. That's not good. That really isn't. 4 kilos in a week. Jesus. Rude potato. Walk up soy, and if you make it to soy bacao, turn right. If you don't make it soy bacao, enjoy. That's funny. That is very funny. Prince Sullivan. Good evening, young man. What's up? What up, Andy? What up? You can't have just got up, surely. Yeah, you might have done, because you probably had a big old night out last night. Good evening, Prince. Keon Nunes, really enjoy your vlogs. Look forward to visiting in December and moving in a year to Sao KL. Hope to meet you on Monday. Yeah, it'd be great to meet you, sir. If you're moving to Thailand, you're doing the right thing. Pat, why would you go to Thailand to meet a Russian woman anyway? Yeah, I'm with agreement. I agree with you there. But then I did go to Spain to meet a Ukrainian lady or two. It happens, doesn't it? Shit happens. Andy Johnston, we need more vids, Prince. Joseph Pinto, hello, Kevin. Hello, mate. I've stuck on 127 thumbs up for ages now, and I'm on 325 watching. Is no one going to give me more thumbs up? Surely, all them people watching, I've got to get a thumbs up. Just saying, just saying. JD's intro, I've lost close to 40 kilos. No, I didn't break up with a Thai girlfriend. That's funny. That is funny. Prince Sullivan, see you in January. Oh, that'd be great, mate. I hope to see you January. That will be great. Get down to Pattaya this time. Paul, I keep hearing conflicting things about smoking in clubs and pubs in Pattaya. What's the score, and do some allow it? Yes, some allow it. I don't know many that don't. There's plenty of there's more places you can smoke than you can't. So yeah. Showing 180, 100. I'm showing 127 on mine. I don't know what'll happen if I refresh it. I might lose you all. I do get worried. I don't like touching things when they're in motion, when it's all going on. 200 thumbs up, my apologies. Yeah, it just needed refreshing. I'm learning all the time, you know. I'm learning. Steve Denner, there appears to be a lot of YouTube glitches, especially when I'm on. Dave Wizard, Kev, do they have Muay Thai matches in Pattaya? Yes, they do. There's two Muay Thai nights out, both in Sukhumvit Road. There's Max Muay Thai, which is live televised also. And there's the other one is down the other end near the Bangkok Hospital, next door to Mini Siam. Max Muay Thai is 2,000 baht to get in. So the boss having to go at Andy. Who's Andy? Andy Johnston, stop picking on people. Leave the boss alone. We don't want any rucks and rows on here. No fighting. We're just talking about Muay Thai and YouTube start. Charles McCoy, 200. I'm showing 215 now. It's all right, gentlemen. I feel a lot better. Thank you. Lie detector. Kev, as a joke, I said to my wife about smoking a cigarette and go outside so I can have a smoke in the house. She said, no problem. Speak to my divorce lawyer. Yeah, didn't want to pay that much to have a cigarette, did you? Wow. The L man just got in from work. Well, on a Sunday, that's a bit. Hope you got paid well for it, mate. Bill 44, Billy 44. Thank you very much, sir. You're a gentleman. Thank you. Graham Johnson. This is tons better than the freeway live streams. No personal interaction. Friday weeks was funny. I feel sorry for what happened to Warren. I don't know what it was about, but I believe for viewers, entertainment-wise, it wasn't. It was entertaining. I was shocked. I didn't know. I had no idea what was going on. Andy Johnson pointing out new theory figures. Tom Bond, Kev, how was the ribs at the Hideaway Bar? I want to say they were absolutely fantastic. I may be a bit biased, but they were very, very nice. And so was the chicken. They're doing a good job there. Bruce Kelly, if you're tying in Thailand, would I leave my money in a Thai bank or Aussie bank or bit in both? Bit in both. Bit in both. Have enough over for what you need. You're going to win some, lose some on exchange rates. It's fluctuating. It's up and down. If you can do a bit in both, I would do a bit in both. So, up to you, my opinion only. LewisMustDie.com. Shout out to my daughter, Kev. She loves your channel. She's 14. Can't wait to go to Thailand. And you remind her of her granddad. Her name's Kimberly. We're in London. Good evening, Kimberly from Granddad. I remind everyone of their granddad these days. I should think in another 10 years, it's going to get worse. It can only get worse from here, can't it? Check out Big Fat Bestie. He's done a recent vlog on the beach work. Yes, he has. So did I. But yes, he has, more importantly. This message, Steve Dillon, a little bit naughty, trying to keep it clean. But there you go. Andy Johnson, I hear Big Fat Bestie's packed in the vlogging. No, he's having a rest. I don't think he'll pack it in. He's having a rest. Let him get over it. He was a little bit peeved. He spoilt his holiday. He just wants a little rest. David Revisner, thank you very, very much. Thank you. God bless you, mate. Cheers. He's Adam Taylor. Is Pattaya a more dangerous place now than back in the early 2000s? Gun crime seems to be reported more, in my observations. I can't remember a gun crime being reported in Pattaya. I can't remember many or any big crimes reported. There's a lot of little silly things, bits and pieces, mainly to do with tourists that have had too much to drink, opportunity thieving. You're going to get a lot of that, but I don't know of it. I've not heard of any gun crimes in Pattaya. And that's a fact. I'm sorry about that. I've never heard of it. 1 in 4 years. 1 in 4 years. Carl Arnold, have you been to Vietnam? No, I want to go to Vietnam. I do want to go and have a look. It's a place I want to go to for a break and have a good look. I look like Gene Hackman. Thank you very much, Joe Mac. I'm not sure. As what? As in Papoy Doyle. RJ Gamer, I recently found your channel, also Thailand Robs. I spend almost all my nights after work watching hours of catch up. 2 brilliant channels. Thank you very, very much, RJ Gaming. God bless you, sir. Root Pattaya, you remind me of my brother, not the crazy one. Thank you. Barry Smith, good evening, young man. Bestie hasn't exactly quit. He's taking a break. Might be a long break, but it's not over yet. The Fat Boy has not sung yet. It's not over till the Fat Boy sings. And that's correct. I think he's going to be on a break and mull things over. Joseph Pinto, do you ever get a Phuket? I will be there in February to have my teeth done and go to Tiger Muay Thai MMA training camp. I do. I've been a couple of times. I've been to visit Rob and Sonny. Had a great stay there. Love visiting Phuket. Love coming home. We'll see what happens. Can't say at the moment. Really can't. Paul, is it wise to pay for drinks with a debit or credit card in Pattaya, or is cash king? I'm not sure anywhere where you'd be able to pay for it. Maybe in a 5-star hotel you'd be able to give a credit card. I wouldn't want to be in bars, normal bars, and hand my credit card over to anyone. Not saying anything will happen, just saying to be careful. Don't pay by card. Probably 90% of Pattaya is cash. Cash is king. Where are we? What happened to the video of the e-bike you did of me? Yeah, I remember it didn't come out. There is an e-bike video. It was awful. It was very dark over in the corner there. And I had a problem with the filmage. You haven't been back. I would like to sit back and talk with you more about the e-bike during the day and do a video on the electric bike. It was a cool bike, both of them. That is what happened. It was terrible footage and my fault entirely. Moldy Gianni, if I come to Thailand to take for a month or two, should I have my spending money with me in cash? Yes, mate. If you use a card in the ATMs, you will be charged 220 baht. For every transaction. You will also be charged by your bank, wherever country you are, on their exchange rates, which are better here. So you'll pay twice. Ian W, have you met any famous people in Pattaya? Brian Jacks, Jimmy White? Yes. Nigel Ben's here at the moment. I'm hoping to go and see him. He's going to be doing something at one of the Muay Thai boxing rings. Not Max, he's doing it at the other one at Siam Country Club. What a prick! Mini Siam. There's a Muay Thai boxing night ring there, and Nigel Ben will be there, and I can't think what date. The 20-something of something or other. I'm not sure if it's different. I think it is this month, 22nd, 23rd. Nigel Ben's going to be doing it's a charity night. I will be going to it. I will be vlogging it. Kenny Wilshire, Bell bus, 240 baht, airport to hotel, bus engines, taxes, 1,000 baht. No idea what you're on about, Bell bus. Have you met any famous bear? Plenty, yeah, but are you going to do any more travel videos soon? Yes, I will be. Nan's got a driving license now. She's bought a car, and now she's just got to learn how to drive it on the road. Unbelievable. Driving schools out here and passing their test, getting their driving license, and they've still never driven on a road with other traffic. Now you know. It's I'm teaching her. I'm taking her out driving round slowly, like driving Miss Daisy at the moment. It really is, but she's getting more confident. But once that's sorted, I will be able to get away. Chris, Andy, you see, heard from Pi and Fam. I found Graham's channel from you. Fam not Pai, I believe will be here in Pattaya next week, Friday. I believe she's here in Pattaya next Friday, so that'll be good. Rick Johnson, okay, we'll do the e-bike video in February when I return. Okay, Rick, thank you. And I do apologise, but I didn't have no way of contacting you, mate. Totally my fault. Message today. Is there any health inspectors? Do they regulate their food at all? It seems like a salmonella nightmare. You pay your money, takes your chance, it's cheap. And you want to expect inspectors as well. Oh dear. I've had it once. I've had food poisoning once in 4 years. It's not an epidemic. Well, Nick might think it is. I met Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton was here. Yeah, you get a lot. You get Ian Rush was here. There are a lot of footballers come here. A lot of sports personalities come here all the time. That's it. Thank you. A night with Nigel Benn, 2nd November, Retox game on. But he's also doing something at the boxing ring. It's a big charity night. Plumpy, thanks for the uploads, mate. Been a sub since the start. I do remember, mate. Thank you very much. Kev, Howard Miller was a big character in Pattaya a few years ago. He featured on Trouble in Thailand. What happened to him, as I haven't seen him in 5+ years? He did a stint on television. I think that was Pattaya People Media Group. Pattaya Media TV, Pattaya People TV. It was on there for 3 years, 2 years, for a while. I'm not sure what happened to him after that. He did a stint on the TV here, and then he disappeared. How much is broadband? I'm paying 900 baht plus VAT for, I think it's 100 download, 100 megabyte upload fiber optic. It's good. It is good. Excellent internet here. Aunt G takes some activated charcoal tablets on you. Yes, charcoal tablets are very good. Tom Moss, thank you very much. Paul, toilets, does the water hose replace the toilet roll? If so, then how does one dry? No, the toilet roll is for drying after the bum gun. Sean M, yes, they do in some places. Some establishments, yes. Not in the bars, I believe. I'm looking for, I'm ever so sorry if I've missed any questions and stuff. It's been very fast. And it is slowed down, but there's only me. Paul, is there much scooter moped theft in Pattaya? I believe there is actually. Mainly PCXs. They like a PCX, the bigger bikes, not so much the on the clicks and stuff. And Elizabeth, regarding cash, besides if they think you look poor, they'll check if you have cash. Any currency before letting you into Thailand, so bringing cash makes sense. Yeah, I always brought cash. I never used a card. Bill Magic, you should show Hot Tuna Bar in Walking Street when the Guitar King is playing. Yeah, Yeah, I'm not a lover of walking street, but I see where you're going with that. He's good. Get back down to the bottom. Flavio, how is Warren and Stephen coming along? Likes the show. Sorry, mate. It's a done dog. it's a done dead dog. China Bing Bong, don't you ever get tired, bored, living in Thailand, being retired while still in my prime? I know I am. No, you don't. You don't. There's loads to do. Absolutely loads of things to do. There is absolutely zero ways that you could get bored. Yeah, you can sit in a bar with girls all day and all night for 6 months. You will get bored of it. I promise you that. I was back in the UK last night. Yeah, I believe he is. Is it getting busier in Pattaya? It does seem to be. The last week or two does seem to be picking up. Well, I would hope not, Stephen Todd. I would hope best he's made of sterner stuff than that, but that's up to him. Binterman, are you putting a different background each week, Kev? No, I'm not. I will be when I get the OBS sorted and the green screen. This is a print behind me. I've paid 1,400 baht, so you get hopefully a better view than a wall, a blank wall. That's all I can say. It's a print, but I'll be using OBS Streamlabs. I'll be able to use a green screen and put what I want behind me. So it will get better, except I'll still be in it. Can't have everything. How often do you visit back in the UK? What flights do you take? I don't go back to the UK. I don't need to. My mother lives in Spain. I will go to Spain to see Mum. How's the deconstruction of Mike's shopping mall going? It seems to be going slow. They're going up levels, so I'm not sure. You need to come back and that. My Stephen Todd, my Thai family owned. Is that meant to be many business there or nanny business? Sorry, mate. How much do rents go up each year in Pattaya? Would you consider buying? Rents probably don't go up, and if they try to put it up, you'd say, "Okay, I'll move." They'd say, "Okay, no problem." You could say, "I'll pay you a year up front. You get another 1,000 baht a month off, or more." It doesn't really go up for a long while. So no, it doesn't go up a lot at all, if at all. Looks like you're out in the bar crawl. Yeah, I did like it, but I did have some better ones, but I couldn't get them off my phone. I've got a cable problem. So great show, Kev. Is this every Sunday for the foreseeable future? Yes, it is. Every Sunday at midnight, I'll be doing a Kev Sunday live stream. This is Sunday live stream 2. Andy Johnson, Kev, do you worry about taking a serious illness over there? I'd worry about taking a serious illness anywhere. But no, I don't. It comes. I don't care. Pinto, Joseph Pinto, do you get the NFL on TV there? Yes, you can. You can watch that whatever it's on. The Retox game on, plus other bars will have it on. Glenn Granger, hi Kev, is there any entertainment around the area of Brian? Yes, plenty of entertainment. I will be doing a video at Brian Jack's this week. I will do a vlog. Greg Salis, he's a well-known chef, had a little house cafe, has taken over the kitchen and everything at Brian Jack's apartments. He does fantastic food, breakfasts, Sunday lunches, and he is now at the View D apartments with Brian Jack's for the kitchen restaurant. So I will be there this week checking, not checking it, I've been there. GENC. Good night, GENC. Bye-bye. Do you get homesick for Britain, Michael H? No, I don't. I do not at all. LTG Clark, get live stream, Kev. Picture perfect. Love watching. From Enfield, London, my hometown. Excellent. I bet it's changed. I bet that's changed a lot. I had a house Southbury Road, Enfield Townside, and I had an apartment when I was younger in Hoe Lane. Lived in Edmonton. We're from Edmonton. Where are you planning on heading to next, Kev? Rude Potato. No idea at the moment. Absolutely none. South Florida. Soft flow, as we call it. It's always great watching your videos. Thank you very much. I don't comment often. Keep up the good work. Jesus Quiz. Sorry about the surname, mate. Blasquez. My Spanish is very, very old. Do Thai traffic wardens use their discretion? I've had a chain a few times wrapped around the back wheel of my PCX. I've never seen a Thai traffic warden. I think they're police with trucks or something. They come along, jump out, chain your bike up. But I think they're police. They're not traffic wardens. Kev, how did you retire so early? Fed up working. I was lucky. I was very lucky. I sold my small business in Peterborough and left. No, I didn't leave. I ran. Simon Lars got a cab in London recently. An actor who played Mickey Pearce in Only Fools to Pick Me Up. He was not looking very well, sad to say. Well, he spent quite a lot of time in Pattaya. That's probably why he wasn't looking too well. He had to leave and go back to England. I wouldn't be looking well if I had to do that either. It is a shame, but it happens. Tongue-tied, there aren't many vloggers vlogging Naklua. Some nice hotels out towards the beach. Is there anything out that way? It's mainly higher-end hotels along the beach there. The nightlife bars are mainly the first 200 or 300 yards, well, maybe 400 yards from Dolphin roundabout up. Although you will walk up to Naklua, you can get the BART buses up and down. There is a BART bus route there. I think it's it's just 4 or 5 star hotels. People come to Pattaya and they're looking for mid-range. If it goes over 1,000 baht a night, they go, ooh, how much? There's not a huge amount up around there. It's all higher end. That's why it's empty. John the Bimbo, who was Mickey Pierce? Doesn't matter. He was Rodney's mate. And his ribs, Ian Mack, they're very good. Mungary Sideways, quick visit to Fabrice on the cards. It's sold, it's been sold. It's still carried on, but it's now called Azul Fabrice. Why? Because it is. Ty Jamie, we want if you brought out from UK, we'll be there 3 weeks today. Savlon, the antiseptic cream, if you can, please. Kev, is it getting more expensive for you to stay out there? Well, of course, yes, it is. It's belts are pulled in. So I don't go out a lot anyway. I'm not a drinker. So although it's getting more expensive, it is getting harder. Hopefully, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, even if it is the headlight of an oncoming train. It's not easy. But I'm not a big spender, so no. ENS, are you partial to the menthol nasalizers? I have no idea what they are. Charles McCoy, good evening. Hello, Mona. Mona and Elnoa. Hello, everyone. Kit Blue, is it safe to have your pension paid into a Thai bank account? I think if you're going to be living here, you're going to need it paid into your Thai bank account. And I would say a Thai bank account is safer than a UK one. That is my view on it. Up to me. I like it, I me. I wouldn't want anything in a UK if I'm not there. Gary Barnett, you need the Savlon for your change thing, Kev. No, I don't. I don't like the antiseptic creams out here. And as I said, the one thing I worry about more than anything is infections. And any cuts and grazes, I'll be able to put a bit of Savlon cream in there and a sticky plaster on it. So that's all. Kev, do you think the shake-up with immigration will make it a quieter place for expats? No, I don't think it's going to make any difference at all, to be honest with you. It's a new boss of immigration coming. He shook the carpet, sent a lot of dust up in the air. Give it a couple of weeks, it'll settle. Stretched a bit of muscle just to make his mark, his self known. That's all. Chris Bove, we're going to get the visa from the Thai consulate in Hull tomorrow morning, ready for the 6-week visit. Good to see you here, mate. Be good if you can drop in. Paul Withers, thank you very, very much. ENS, the Vicks menthol nasal inhalers. They use them little bottles of like a tiger balm. It's very good. Pepsi China, is Koh Chang White Sands Beach worth a visit mid-November? Saw you, V, but not sure if you had a great time. I had a great time. I went on my own. So I enjoyed it. I had a great time. Would have been better with my honey, but I didn't have my honey then. So Koh Chang's a great place to go and see. Go and visit. Great if you're with people or with a partner. Would be better. Scott Baldwin, I'll give you 3 tubes of Savin and a big box of Ferrero Rocher. Oh, I don't want to put them on it. Thank you very much, though. Listen, gentlemen, it's 02:10, 2 hours, 10 minutes. I'm going to call it a night. She's getting restless. I'm shouting in the lounge. I need a cigarette desperately. So I think we're going to call it an evening, and I'll thank you very much. God bless you all for coming. 232 thumbs up. I beat Nid. I don't know how, but I did. Oh yeah, I begged for them. Anyone whose questions I may have missed, it's gone very quickly. The questions, the comments. I've been trying to go back and seeing if there's what I've missed. I just get in a state. So if there's anyone I missed, I'm very, very sorry. Give me your question in the comments after when it's downloaded, and I'll try and give you an answer. And thank you very, very much for watching, for joining me. It's been a great evening. Loved it. And I'll see you all next week. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll put a video out tomorrow. But I'll chat with you all great. Every Sunday, midnight. Fantastic to see you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. I will get it off in the end. Here we go.